Hi, I'm Philip from Optimize Lab, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the new ad extension type from Google Ads, lead form extensions, which help users to very quickly get in contact with you by giving their details through a form that appears by clicking an extension on one of your ads in the search engine. So I'm just going to quickly show you what that new type of extension looks like and how to go about setting up that extension. So firstly, if you click on the plus sign, you'll then potentially have the option of selecting lead form extension. Now you'll notice there's a symbol here saying beta, and that's because this new extension type is currently being tested by Google. So it's not available to every single advertiser. It's only available within whitelisted accounts. If you would like to experiment with this new extension type, then you can speak to your Google Ads rep or Google support to get your account potentially whitelisted. So if you have access to it, you just click on this this new extension type, select the campaign that you would like to apply it to, and then you'll be within the section. Now, I've already started setting up one of these extensions as an example within this account, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you that. So once you've selected the campaign, and create new extension, you then have an opportunity to decide on the call to action that you're going to be using. So you can, for example, have get a quote, apply now, sign up, contact us. So whatever is most applicable for the type of service that you're offering. So for example, if they were preparing to download a bit of information, you could have download, and then you can have the extension text here, which is something that's going to really tantalize them and engage them. So here I've put in selection of investments. So somebody looking at that is, if they're interested in seeing that selection, then they're going to potentially click on the call to action, which is learn more. That's the one I've selected. Now, once they click on that extension, which you can see it appears below the normal ad here, the expanded text ad, once they click on that extension, the form is going to open up. So they're then going to have the option of filling out the form. So we've got the headline here, we've got the business name, we've got then the description. So this is really what's going to next get them engaged and interested, to get them to fill out their contact details. So here we've got enter details to receive a tailored selection of investment opportunities that match your requirements. So that's giving somebody a reason why they should be filling out the details. We're telling them what they can expect to get from this, because that's very important. If somebody is going to hand over their contact details, which these days people understand is very valuable and something that they should really keep to themselves unless there's a good reason, we've given them a strong reason here. We've given them an incentive to do that. So once you've entered in your description, you then have the opportunity to select what details you would like to receive from people. So you can select first name and last name, or just select full name, which is potentially more simple. And you can have phone number, their email, which are typically the most common things that a business will be looking for. But you can also have here the postcode, which might be good depending on whether or not your products or your services are catered for specific areas. Also important to add in, you should put in your privacy policy URL here. That's very important. And you also have the option of adding in a background image to engage potential customers even more. So once they've filled out their details, you can also have a follow-up message which they see, similar to a thank you page. And on here you can have additional information. So it's like an additional ad after they've filled out their details. It's to prime them potentially for that communication. So you could put here, thank you for contacting us. And then description. You could put something informative here, or you could say, we will be in touch shortly to discuss your investment opportunities. Something of that nature, something to prime them for that contact that's going to occur. Now you can also continue engagement with that person after they've filled out the form, and you can have here the call to action, visit website, and then you can paste in here your landing page URL. So it's not over at this point. You've got the contact details, but you really want to continue that engagement. So you can add in your landing page URL and go from there. Now you can also select download if they're going to be led to something that they can download. And the person you can see here obviously also has the option continue searching on Google if they don't want to visit your website. So Google gives them that option. Now, importantly, once people begin filling out this form, the data can be collected in two ways. So either it's going to be collected within a table, which you will then be able to download from your Google Ads account. Or alternatively, and what is going to be the more attractive option for most businesses and most advertisers, is to use a webhook so that the information can be sent directly to your database. And this will be essential for getting very quickly all of that data as soon as it's filled out, and to have everything automated and working. So once you've filled out all of that information, you then just click save, and then your new extension can begin showing. Now it's important to know, as with all extensions, but especially with these new extensions, they're not going to show for every single search. They're going to show at Google's discretion, and ultimately Google are offering this new extension because they want to test its effectiveness. So this is an extension that may not be a permanent fixture. It may be something that Google tests for a number of months, perhaps for 1 year, and if it's not effective, they might just scrap it completely. So that's important to note. But I hope this video will be useful for you and help you to consider whether this is an extension you would like to use and potentially like to get whitelisted for your account. If it has been informative, then feel free to subscribe for additional tips and advice on how to manage and get the most out of your Google Ads campaigns. And thank you for watching.